Hey everybody, it's my 125 gallon native tank and we're getting ready to add some meds to it. So what I have purchased is API Fungus Cure. I will put a link down below. Now this is supposed to be treating the velvet that I believe I have in the tank. If you look at the back of the package, it gives you a little chart of various symptoms you might encounter and helps you identify what type of fungus it is, and so on and so forth. So this does treat everything from fin and tail rot to eye cloud and pop eye, mouth fungus. Meow. Squeaker's here to say hello. We're on the tripod, so we're not going to be having a look at Squeaker. We will have a listen to him, though, apparently. So this apparently helps with a lot of different stuff, so it's worth checking out, even if you don't think you necessarily have a fungus going on in your tank. So one package gives you 10 of these, and that treats 100 gallons. And this is a 125 gallon tank, so I had to get 2 more out of another pack. I had to buy 4 boxes of that just to treat this huge tank. Another good reason why quarantining is advisable. You can treat a 10 gallon tank rather than a 125 gallon tank. It's a lot cheaper. So for those of you who are astute, you might have noticed that there are some different looking minnows in there today. I did go ahead and buy some minnows from the place I originally got them. So if you can see that one little tiny one back there, that is a very small golden shiner. Even though that was sold to me as a large shiner. Here's a couple more. So they didn't have any jumbos, but that is the large, and it kind of surprised me. I didn't realize how much mine had actually grown in the time they'd been in there. So they're a lot bigger than the large shiners. So we'll have a long way to go before those grow out. Anyway, the reason I'm shooting this video is because I want to show you adding the stuff directly to the tank. The instructions on this actually say to pour this directly in your fish tank, and the vast majority of hang on a minute, I gotta go get a pair of scissors. The vast majority of whenever you're going to add anything to a fish tank, whether it's aquarium salt or medications, it recommends diluting it, mixing it into water and then pouring that water into the tank. This specifically says on the instructions to pour it directly into your fish tank. It also says it's going to stain my fish tank, and my the silicone and the seams is going to stain. And boy, they were not kidding when they said it was going to turn my water a bright neon green. So I need to do 12 of those. It's going to make for a good Halloween video. See if I can do multiple packs at once here. Wonder how long it'll take to get all this green colored water out of the tank. As I said, they've already warned me that it might stain my silicone seams in the tank, might get stained green. Any plastic ornaments that are in the tank might get stained green as well. So this probably would have been easier just to do these one at a time rather than trying to cut a bunch of them open at once. But we've still got 4 more packages to go. Sorry, we've got 5 more packages to go. And the reason I'm pouring it down at this end is because both the power heads I have on this tank are down at this end, and if we're going to get that chemical dispersing through the tank, pouring it at this end is going to be the quickest way to disperse it. So alright, now that that's done, let me go ahead and pull the camera off the tripod here. Hang on, sorry about the look at my hand. Now unfortunately I've got it on the selfie side, so I'm going to have a hard time looking at the viewfinder and the tank at the same time. So there you go, that's a look at how green everything is. Oh, and look. Oh, I hope he's coming out on camera. Again, I'm shooting this on the selfie side, so I don't have any idea what the viewfinder is showing you right now, but you should be looking face to face with one of my crayfish. So I was afraid that the Paragard treatment that I had been using in this tank was going to kill the crayfish. They said that it's not safe to use for inverts, and I did use I did 2 doses on this tank with 3 crayfish living in here. So hopefully they will be okay. So there you go. That is a bright green, weird looking fish tank. I'm not really going to care if the silicone in the corners get stained green or whatever. That's fine. And of course, as far as the woodwork and all that, that's not going to stay green. So it will be interesting to see how this plays out. So okay, everybody, thanks for watching. That was just supposed to be a quick update showing you me how I was putting that medication in there. Everybody's probably wondering why the world just turned green on them. So, all right, everybody, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, and don't forget this one is my 125-gallon native tank. So, thanks again. I'll see you real soon in the next one.